Parrot's cast is now live. Streaming No Man's Sky Beyond, Episode 1 to Stay Home.
Alrighty, welcome back, fellow gamers, to just another Ratscast. Cyperrat here as always, coming to you once more. Oh, new milestone. Nice, got the milestone. From No Man's Sky, sorry. Hope everyone is doing well. I know things have been really tough out there for everybody, having to unfortunately stay home and during all this craziness. But still, you know, we are all doing the best we can to, you know, get through this very tough time in our lives. And I know a lot of people are talking about how this is, you know, a historic moment, and it is. It technically is a very historic moment to have to live through such a near calamity, a disastrous situation like this. But it still sucks. This is the type of history you don't want to live through. This is the type of situation you don't want to have to be a part of. You know, you look back on history's past and wonder what it was like to, say, you know, been alive when President Kennedy was killed, or, you know, say when Pearl Harbor was bombed, you know, and you think you are prepared for something like that. You think you can, you know, because many people, they find, you know, history so fascinating. It's like, I wonder what it'd be like to live that time, and then we get something like this that we have to live through in our time, and it's like, now you can understand what, in a sense, what many people had to go through, what they had experienced, because history, as amazing as it might be to many, you know, on a historic level, you know, the events that happened in the past, whether they're fantastic or horrific, or monumental, you're never really prepared for when they actually happen. And you can read about history and you can learn about history, but when something historical happens in life that's, you know, this big, because you can't prepare yourself for that kind of situation. It's not possible. The lives that were lost. All the people who are out of work, who have been displaced by this situation, who are just trying to figure out what to do next, how they're going to pay their bills, how they're going to live their life, you know, and, you know, and I understand that, you know, just like anybody, I was worried about what would happen. Being that I was a part of the food industry, you know, that was considered essential. That was considered a must-have, you know. But I have never. I mean, I may not sit here and tell everybody my age, but I have never been shy about saying that I am an, you know, older streamer. So when my age and my health became a concern for my doctor, it now became a matter of, well, work may have to be open as an essential part of government and the society at large, but health risks to me and to my family are just too great. Yeah, I lost that. I know it's right here somewhere. Okay. I hate spinning around in circles. Ah, there it is. Hard to tell amongst all the rocks. I forget which one this is, if this was a planet we can land on. That's cadmium though too. Just picked up a whole bunch of. What the hell is this place? Okay, this is some freaky shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have balls. Holy crap, look how big these things are. You can practically live in these suckers. give carbon. Oh, I can take that one. There's another one of those glitch thingies. Coolness. I was hoping that might be the case when I saw this. Wow, this place is so freaky. There's something there. A life form of some sort. What is it? I can't see it. Where is it? Is that it? Oh, that is the life form. Mostly rock. Tiny brain. Whoa, look at this. They're all mushed together. Hello? Hello? Whoa! Okay, it just rolled away. And there are others out there too. Yeah, I thought that was a cadmium deposit right there. There's another one. Looks like a very small deposit. I'll leave it be. I don't want to touch it. Kind of has sweet roots. That's clouds. I didn't check to see what the weather was like. I just was wanting to move over there. Root? I just started moving. I probably should check the weather before I start going anywhere just to be on the safe side. There's another one. mackerel, that thing's moving. I mean, not just weighing, it's literally moving. Can't get up there. I would love to. Can't get up. Okay, I need to take a shot of this. This is just so freaking weird. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good right there. It's just, oh my god, that's so cool. I usually don't take that many screenshots, but damn, that boy is amazing. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Okay. Oh. Switch back. There's another one moving right there. Hard to tell the dormant ones from the non-dormant ones sometimes, you know, but those are both. There's a two right there. There's a small one, and that's an infant. There's adults. Wow, look at that. I mean, when they get to like old age, do they become those? Or do they transfer into those? Look at them, they're floating up and down. That's just so odd. Sentinel in the area. I might as well just keep my nose on what I'm doing. Don't worry about anything else. So it doesn't get pissed off at me for looking at it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. I wish I can cover over the holes, but I can't. There's some gold over there I want to try to get also. Tag the first one. Oh, excuse me, sir. Like, what's the difference between one of these and those? I mean, all of these. It's just, I don't get it. It all looks the same. Ah. And yet they're all different. I'm definitely not seeing any salvage here. Oh wow, this is probably the smallest vein I've ever seen. Look at that. Not even worth digging up. That one's over there. I thought there was one closer. I'm not seeing it. Or cadmium. I think I'll be good in cadmium for a while. I don't know how many times I'm going to be opening portals. Which is what I need the cadmium for. Non-determined? Oh, so this is... So this is an adult? Well, it says mature. I mean, this is one of those live ones. It's tied down. And you can mine it, which is weird. Hopefully that's not gonna bug them, because sometimes digging up the little spiky, I mean, in the old days it never bothered them, but there was a couple times when all of a sudden they were just yelling at me really, really badly because I went ahead and was digging where I shouldn't have been digging. Okay, I need my ship. Oh, you're kidding me, there's no thrusters. See, I looked at that and I thought the thrusters were full. Let me show me that. It's beginning to fall. Oh. Oh. Alright, so I need to move a few things. Didn't mean for that to go there. This should go over there with the other one. This can go here. Okay, that should give me enough to work with. I did not remember where I was digging up my gold. I mean, I know I passed this thing on the way to my ship. Maybe that one? want to get a few of these pods as possible. This looks very familiar. Ah yeah, here we are.
Greetings.
Hello, sir. Thank you for joining me. Well, I will say sir, but I never know if it's sir or madam.
Yeah, man.
I probably should never make that assumption. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Wow, that night cycle was short on this planet.
Doing well with the exception of being out of work for a while.
Yeah, I know that feeling well.
What are you working on?
Well, I was doing some mining. Or as I like to call it, creative constructive landscaping.
Nice.
See, I'm not destroying the scenery. I'm beautifying it. I'm making it a living work of art. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Don't sell the Sentinel
What
Dog.
mode do you play?
This is survival.
Ah.
I've always played standard survival. I've only had one ever play custom or the played the whatchamacallit, the creative mode once.
I play normal as I have played since launch and it was not an option at that point.
Yeah, I know, me too. I remember that. But yeah, I play normal survival. I don't play the hardcore permadeath death mode there.
I didn't want to lose all my S-class ships and frigators.
Yeah. Well, actually, in the beginning, we didn't get the freighters. We didn't get the freighters till later. There it is. I mean, you saw the freighters, but you didn't get to actually own one right away. Then they came later, but that was about the time they came up with the permadeath in the creative mode.
Right.
But yep, I played through all of that too. Like I said, playing through creative is fun if you just want to sit there and like make this super.
My eggheads tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, mine. Yeah, I finally got mine to hatch. Thank goodness. I need to see if I can get another one. But yeah, the So I played creative once, like I said, and it was fine if you're just gonna sit there and make a big massive base and do nothing else. Which I had a great time with trying to sit there and create this huge base. But once you're done making the base, there really isn't much else to do because the storyline isn't as fun.
I do not play creative, just normal, not survival.
Yeah. Well, this is normal, survival mode. That's what it's called. It's survival and permadeath. Survival is where you have to deal with or normal mode is where you have to deal with, you know, keeping yourself alive, watching your shields, watching your health packs.
Okay, I play survival, LOL.
all that crap. Where creative, none of that's an issue. Again, like I said, it's perfectly fine to play creative if you just want to create a base, whatever. But without
Gotcha.
it's kind of like just playing original No Man's Sky, where it's just you're just mindlessly running through the galaxy with really no consequences whatsoever, because nothing really is a major threat, because all the sentinels are turned off. Okay, so I have 3 of those pods, which is nice. I got some gold. I got quite a bit of cadmium out of that, which is really, really nice. I can never tell if that thing is like yelling at me for something, or I think that's the planet we were just on.
Yes, so I am just needing to gather up my nanites for hatching.
Nice. No, I haven't done this one yet. Okay, this is one I haven't done either. This is another. Uh-oh.
Need about 3000 more.
Oh, fun. Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh, there's an egg. Yes. That's what I was hoping for. Ah, it's only a green, though. Oh, well, you know what? I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, this has got to be with the... Okay. I'm going to put you over here. I'm going to put you over there, because you guys go together. Oops. And then I need to up you. I need more gold. That's what I need that for. So that will at least increase that a little bit for me. So that's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the best upgrade in the world, but... it was an upgrade nevertheless, and that's what I've been looking for. Another anomaly? Oh, wow. Man, that was 2 in one system. Ah, dang it. What is it with C rank only? Well, I guess they all come out as C rank. That's right. I forgot about that. They all kind of come out as a C rank. You gotta use the nanites to upgrade them. So I can evolve these. which is why I've been stacking up on the nanites. S rank. Boom, baby. Now I have automatic recharge. Fuel efficiency maneuver. Nice. Awesome. Now I just need to get some upgrades for my other stuff. That's the thing, is I have to make sure my hand is on that left trigger at all times so I can be ready to stop at a moment's notice.
Nice. I was wondering how the upgrading worked on these.
Yeah, I found that out from a YouTuber. It goes by the name Jason Plays. Great guy. Check him out. Lots of helpful hints. Just be careful when you're watching anybody on YouTube talking about No Man's Sky, because if it's not current, in most cases, I would ignore a lot of what they're saying, because especially when it comes to trying to do fast upgrades or fast like the get rich quick schemes. Hello Games is on this sucker like white on rice. So as soon as there is an exploit, it gets nerfed out of the system as soon as they can do it. So like originally, if you remember from the original No Man's Sky, you could, you know, buy something from one vendor and sell it to another vendor in the space stations, because they all sold different things and at different prices. Even the little wall market thingy, you know, would sell different stuff at different prices, and you could sit there and make a lot of money if you can clean up on something that was really, really cheap in one location, you know, and sell it to somebody else at a higher price.
Yeah, I made a shit ton of creds like that.
Yeah, well, they got rid of all that, so you can't do that anymore, of course. So then people are coming up with ways to sit there and mine money fast. All of it's gone. The latest one was turning cadmium. You're supposed to take cadmium and turn it into chromatic metal, and then you use...
I never felt it was an exploit too much.
No, neither did I, but they did. And then you use the chromatic metal and the cadmium to create more cadmium. And so, by doing this back and forth, you kept increasing your amount of chromatic metal, and then you increase your amount of cadmium to the point that you had this ridiculous amount of both. And then you could sell off huge blocks. But you can't do that anymore, because the thing changes. So that it's a, I think it's a, the cadmium is a 1-to-1 to chromatic metal, but if you use the chromatic metal and the cadmium to create more cadmium, it's now a 2-for-1 on both those, which means you're losing both chromatic metal and cadmium to make the cadmium. So yeah, it no longer works. Like I said, that whole sequence was nerfed completely into the ground. So yeah, you gotta be careful on some of the quick get rich quick schemes, because a lot of those have been severely nerfed. They've been removed from the system, and so you can't do them anymore. There's some other things also that's been changed and upgraded, so that, you know, if you try to do something it's not going to work like it used to. So you got to be careful about what was said. I'd say anything really before the beginning of the year, I would ignore most of that.
Yeah, I just like playing, not really into getting rich quick, lol.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to be able to get, get all the nice ships and have lots of money and stuff, because you can't get the, the higher class, starships or the higher class freighters, whatever, unless you have a lot of money. Oh, him again. Okay, how many planets are on this thing? Oh, I'm done. Okay. Then on we go. But yeah, so unless you have like a lot of money, like I don't have like, 300,000 to get an S rank gun that I want. I know where to get one. Because I know from Jason Plays that not only is there's a subreddit we can go and get all the coordinates for various things, but he's also showed me several of them. That's how I was able to do a few things. I actually got one of the squid ships because he showed me where to get it, and it was a crash ship, which is really nice. But yeah, I mean, I know where I can get a gun, but it's a matter.
Capital ship for jumping, as it has 2127 jump range.
Nice. Like I said, you can't make a lot of those. You can't get a lot of those big purchases unless you have the money, and I don't have the money right now. I scouted
forever for my squid, lol.
Yep, there. Like I said, there was a thing. Shoot, I mean, I did it live, I think a couple of days ago. I wish I could remember what the thing was, because I just watched it on screen. But yeah, I would go check that out, because you can have up to 6 ships. I don't know how many ships you have. There's another high. Dang it. Ooh, something.
Sad to see people getting them so easily now.
Yeah. Well, it's because the communities, they're attracting
0 frigates.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, but you can always change things out though too. I only have 5 frigates right now, and they're all C class. I got no high ranking ones.
2 of those S class.
Nice. See, if I was stuck with my original game, I probably would have a lot of that stuff. But for some dumb reason, when Next came out, I decided to start completely over again, because I just thought it'd be better to start the game fresh and not where I was in the sequence, especially because you had to, you had to do all the whole base building thing again, and there was all kinds of quest stuff that had to be done again to complete certain tasks. And I think after Frontiers, I already had all the people for the base building, which means I'd have to build a whole new base again, get all new people. It just seemed like a hassle. So I decided not to even bother. I just figured, okay, I'm just going to scrap that whole...
Yeah, I am really proud of my capital ship. Spent a lot of time building then inside, as that is a better base in my opinion, as it travels with.
Awesome, yeah, I know, those are great. I need to work on mine too, but yeah, bravo for that. It sounds like you put a lot of time and effort in this game, and congratulations to you. I've had some issues. Like I said, I sunk a lot of time in this game. Like I said, by the time Next came out and they put the new storyline in, everything changed. I decided I wasn't liking the way that the game was running. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to scrap the whole thing, start completely over again. So I started over again. I kept the creative mode I had, because I only spent a few hours in there just because I liked the big old...
I was upset when my base was deleted at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I hated that. That was my thing, is that a lot of my stuff got lost when they did that, so I just started the whole new game. I just like, screw it, I'm just going to start the whole new game. But that's when I did creative. I did the creative mode. And I sank about 32 hours into that thing. Then I sank about 90 plus hours into the new game. And then I started a game with my nephew recently when Beyond came out.
Sometime after that.
I've been playing off and on like crazy. I'll go through like spurts where I play and then I stop and then jump back in it again and remember why I love this game so much and start playing like a madman. And then play for a couple months and stop. But like I said, yeah, I started the game with my nephew. We were going to play this together, but he decided he didn't want to play for a while. He just wanted to get out the game. So I continued playing, continued going forward for a while, then stopped. And then picked it back up again when Starbirth came out. And that's when everything went south. Somehow, I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know if it's something that's with the PlayStation or not now, because I'm starting to wonder. Because I've always had a lot of issues with this game crashing and all kinds of bugs and problems, stuff like that. But I had a situation where my game started really acting up. I had some major crashes, and I came back in the game, and my display screen was completely messed up. I mean, you could see the words and stuff, like the background and stuff was all really weird. It was this like multicolored boxes, hexes all over the place, and just it looked really strange, and I can tell there was a problem. When I went into space, there was this anomaly that was, you know, that you could see something was there that was not there. Then the game crash, I started again.
Sounds just like my lady. Hey ha ha ha, she played for a while, lol.
Played again, the screen problem was there. Oh, I remember it was, I tried to get into the anomaly, and every time I got out of the ship, the game would freeze and then crash. This happened multiple times, and I finally got in there, got into the anomaly, got out of the ship, and this time everything went sideways. And I'm not talking figuratively, I'm talking literally. My character literally slid and fell to the side wall, to the left of the anomaly, and I got stuck there. And every time
it would be frustrating.
Yeah, and every time I got back in again, that's where he was stuck. I couldn't get him out of it. So contact PlayStation, whatever. They tried to help me out, and they believed that the file was corrupted. So that meant that 89 hours, the 32 hours, the 90 hours, all of it had to be wiped. All of it had to be removed. All of it had to be just deleted. And I had to start completely all over again. So this is actually the 4th time I've been playing this game. I'm pretty much back where I left off. Actually, I'm further, in some cases. Because I have the ship, the living ship, and on that planet I was barely starting the living ship quest. On that game. And the one previous, I didn't even start the living ship quest. But I was about the same place in the storyline. I knew what was going on.
Maybe I got lucky for waiting as long as I did, as I have had no trouble with my old save. Whoo.
Yeah, maybe you did. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if it was a hard drive issue, because I was using an external hard drive. If it was, if it's a issue with the PlayStation, because one of the biggest problems I was having with it is that when they'd have me reset everything, or take care of a few things, you know. You know, maintenance-wise as far as the system, and every time I log back in again after restarting the whole system and you know, redoing all the what have yous, the game kept telling, or the system kept telling me that I had 2 saves from No Man's Sky, when I don't. I immediately move all of my games to my hard drive, so there's no game save on my PlayStation. It's only on the hard drive. The only thing that's on the PlayStation is like screenshots and some of the apps that are smaller, like, you know, Amazon and Netflix and all stuff like that. That's all was all on the hard drive, the internal hard drive. Everything else was on my external. So to sit there and tell me I had 2 versions of this game saved on both systems, on both drives, didn't make any sense, because that wasn't the case. And if I went to go look for it, there was no save on the PlayStation. And yet when I log into the game, I shut the game off and turn it back on again, it tells me there's 2 saves, I need to delete one. So again, like I said, they think it was with the hard drive. I'm starting to wonder now if it's with the PlayStation. So I'm just hoping the sucker is going to survive long enough for the PS5 to come out, because I really don't want to have to go buy a whole new system to play my games if I don't have to, you know?
My hours log says 573. That is probably too many, LOL. Leash for sure.
Yep, that's a lot of hours. Okay, well, I actually want to jump to the space station really fast first. And then we'll drop down to the planet.
I hope it lasts for you.
So do I. Like I said, because I really do not want to have to spend another, you know, try to come up with another $300, $400, you know, for another PlayStation, just so I can finish playing the games until the PlayStation 5 comes out, because I'd rather just wait till the PlayStation 5 comes out. But we shall see what happens, you know? I mean, it's an older console. I mean, it's
it in a while.
No, I probably need to do that real fast. I need to get some canned air so I can spray everything. Ha ha, you too late. You can't scan me.
I have heard of a few people saying how much that had helped them.
Yeah, I'll definitely something I want to look into myself, but yeah, like this is a base PS4. It's not even a Pro, because
Yes, I play base PS4 as well.
Nice. I don't have anything I can sell to. I need everything. Yeah, well, I can sell these. That's right. That's what this is for. You're not having my pods, dude. Sorry. Sell the salvage data. Salvage data, man. That's the way to go. If you want to make money, salvage data. If you don't need to pick up anything for your base, sell those puppies.
Why buy Pro? Just wait for 5 LOL.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. just for one. 50K. And those things are so easy to come by. Ah, what the hell? Let's see. I think I need everything on here. These things can go. I have no idea what these are for, actually. And I'll get rid of those. Oh, and you can have that. I need that,
as
though.
bad as the nav data, lol.
The navigation data is good if if you want to turn in the maps. If you want to use the maps, those I can understand. Especially if you're trying to find certain things, because what's your ship look like? Oh hell no, it's only a B class anyways. You know about the recipes?
Do you know remaps help find crashed freighters?
Yes. But you know about the recipe situation?
Secure.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to make sure you have those nav maps so you can...
Not.
Okay, so basically what you do is you come over him, you use the security, or the nav data, and you want to get the secure data facilities charts. And then when you use those, you're looking for a manufacturing plant, one of the ones that's locked down that has the sentinels and stuff. You want to get in there, break into that, figure out.
To this guy, what are you saying about recipes?
Okay, well when you get in there and you figure out the clue, if you know what the clue is, or you can go online and figure out what the clue is. But if you can get the thing right and turn the alarms off, they're supposed to bring up this menu. You're going to get like this point that can help you unlock other recipes that you can make stuff that you can't make otherwise. And like, so like if you want to make like these guys. So like I have to go and find the recipe so I can make the Atlas Pass version 2 and version 3.
All those except for Mango Gold unlocked.
Yeah, but see, like I said, you're supposed to be able to go to this, use the maps to find the secure facilities, and then find the manufacturer facilities, break into those, so you can get the recipes from those. Doesn't always work, unfortunately. Again, they changed that. Sometimes you go in there and they'll just give you recipes. Which sucks because I need specific recipes. But yeah, that's how you're supposed to get some of the more difficult recipes that you can't find. What's this one again? This was Frost. Okay. Nice.
I am needing to get freighter salvage for my capital ship to jump into the different star systems now, lol.
Yeah, me too. I've been trying to find a few of those here and there where I can. Something else I'm trying to do is get the drop pods. Lucky enough, I created one of those cell bot thingies in my base, and it always sells those. It only has like a couple at a time, which is fine dandy. I only need a few at a time. Whoa, is it cold out there? But I've been trying to get the drop pods because...
a planet that they are scattered everywhere and is barren, so you can't see them flying around.
Oh, nice. But yeah, it just makes it easier to use the drop pods. So you can see I have all my slots here. I now have all the slots here I can possibly get. I can't get any more. And now I'm trying to fill these bad boys out. So that's my next thing, is get that all filled out. And so I want to... Okay, go away, please. I want to go back to my ship. It's cold. I'm freezing my collective ass off over here. Thank you. I mean, I should look at that information, but, you know, when it's that cold and, you know, I can die at any minute, I want to just get back in my ship. Thanks, everybody, for joining, by the way. Appreciate it. Got a couple people in and out like crazy. Nice. So you guys know I am the cyperrat.
I saw 7 of them as I was flying around to find crashed freighters.
I could barely find one sometimes anymore. I hate it. I used to be able to find them like crazy. Now all I can find is the oh, you're thinking not the drop pads that you get that has that you have to fix. I'm talking about the drop ones that you get your upgrades for your backpack. Those are harder to find. Ah, so it's over there. There's a house over there. Anything else of interest? You see, you're thinking of those right there, the damaged machinery. Those I can find like crazy. In fact, in some cases, you can't even walk 10 steps without finding another one.
No actual Vertov pods.
Okay, you say so. I've never been able to find them in any large quantity. Uh-oh. I don't think so.
I know that is why I named the planet Drop Pod LOL.
Try.
I was shocked.
Try to eat me. Yeah, I would be too. That's for damn sure. That's not something that usually you find a lot of. For the rest of us, we have to do this. Again, like I said, welcome everybody to the Rats Cast. I am the cyperrat. Welcome to my channel. I'm a variety streamer. I am also a Twitch affiliate. As well as a YouTube content creator. So I have a lot of my stuff goes right over to YouTube. Usually within 24 hours.
Together, I could show you hey ha ha ha, and you could upgrade them like crazy.
True. I really don't think I need that many more though. I don't know how big the back section gets. If it's anything like the middle, it's only going to be that one row, and if that's the case, I'm almost done. Because I only have 3 more slots left, unless it lets me fill up this whole block, I don't know.
Yeah, it is as big as the normal.
Ooh, nice. Anyways, need to go into orbit.
I have all mine filled.
Nice.
So the whole block is available for you. Need a few more LOL.
Obviously. Ah, too fast, coming in too fast. Slow down. Oh, I would think we have a glitch again. Yep, we have a glitch again. Oh, at least I can access it. I can't get inside of it, but I can access it. Oh, there we go.
And I hope I am not coming across as a one-upper. That is not my intention at all.
Oh no. I can understand how that would, you know, that could happen. But again, like I said, as someone who's playing as long as you and I have, that it makes perfect sense to me, you know, that you would have all this stuff and you know, have completed all these things, because you've been playing what, past 4 years. So yeah, you're gonna have all that stuff taken care of and all that stuff done. You know, anyone else who maybe is new to the game or hasn't played before, yeah, I can understand how they would think that. But I don't.
For sure, and I was lucky enough to not have my save deleted.
Yes, that's another thing too. Because I had. I had literally, like I said, when I had my other game I had to delete, I literally had that whole front end done. I was working on the other two, but I hadn't started the drop pad thing yet. I just started to collect them.
Where are you located in the galaxy map?
I am still in the beginning area. Funny enough. So I'm still in the Uku galaxy, but.
Me as well.
I mean, I can go to most places if I choose to, because I have the upgraded ship. But you know, I've only chosen to go to certain areas. Speaking of, would you like to see my base? I can show you guys my spaceship, my base. Where's the
Oh yeah, in the outer arm. That is where most of my bases are.
Nice. That was weird. Did you guys see that? There was like this green, there was like this like hex line or something that went through. Oh god, I hope my game's not screwing up again. I'm so worried. Every time I see like a little glitch or something happens, the game crashes, I start panicking. But you would too if you just lost 200 hours of gameplay.
But the drop pod one is pretty close to center.
Nice. Okay, let's come over here. Oh. Okay, so, which base would you like to see? Base number 1, base number 2, or base number 3? This is my main one. The other two don't have a lot. Actually, this one has some rooms. And this one has it has a door and a room and a hallway. I haven't really worked on it.
Let's see them all.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. Don't worry. I actually, the funny thing it was actually my second base. I had another place someplace else, but didn't really like the planet. But I did just to get the ball rolling, because that's the first thing they ask you to do is build a base. I then found the second area, which is this really cool planet looking thing, and it's more like a dead, almost like a dead planet because there's no weather, which is something I like, and there's no sentinels. But the whole setting is because it's really just like just rock, gray rock, and everything, but this has these really cool structures. These things, I don't know what they are, but they're just really cool. And so I thought, I'm just gonna make my base here. And then I made my third base, which is this one, and this is actually a paradise moon. So there's no inclement weather. It is beautiful day and night. I can be out for hours and not have to worry about any kind of storms. There's no storms. Literally no storms. I've been in other paradise planets and you have to deal with some sort of, storms. Even if they're only like, infrequent. I've never had any storms. I've been out for hours and not had any storms.
Well,
there's
nice.
no sentinels. There's no sentinels. That's another big, huge thing. And it's beautiful. I have lots of animals. I have lots of lush stuff. And yeah. So this is the anomaly I was talking about. So yeah, this is my base.
Sounds like you are inviting people to build LOL.
Well, if you're gonna build this, is definitely the plan to build it on. This you can't get better than this. Look at this.
That is nice, good work.
Like I said, it is just absolutely beautiful. It's a great planet, very lush, lots of vegetation, lots of animals. And again, like I said, there's no weather. There's no sentinels.
I love it.
Oh, there's an unknown grave over there. I'm gonna have to check that out. So we'll check that in a moment. So here, of course, my power system. I had to actually add more of them because I started adding more buildings. Mainly because I wanted to have my setup for my plants, and I wanted to have those bad boys out. So I had to add some more power. I ran out of power. As you can see, I have my little anomalies. I have a couple of these guys. I have 3 of these things in different colors. I have a couple of these. There's one down there, and of course those guys over there. And then I have this guy down here.
Oh, where did you get those?
On different planets. So what you do is you come to decorations, come over here, and it says glitches. And now anything you have, you can place, and then you can also dye them in colors. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change the color on this bad boy. Let's place him down there. Come over here. And then, oh, there we go.
I have glitches but was curious about a specific one.
Oh. Should we just, we're going to do this in red also. So there we go. There's
The
a red
one in
eye.
front of you.
That one, I forget which planet I was on. But it was a really cool looking planet. There was a lot of those everywhere. It was really, really awesome. Oops.
I have never seen that one you'd.
Oh. Yeah, this one was, this is the first time I saw these guys. These were just like, oh my god, I had to have these.
Which is why I need my capital ship to jump to the different star types, ha ha ha.
Well, actually, this was all in Euclid. I found all these in Euclid. I just don't know, like I said, I just couldn't tell you which planet I was on. Or there are ones I did in the community thing. You know when you go to the anomaly and do some of the community events. Yeah, I found some of these on some of the community events too. So, like this, the egg thingy. I've actually found several of the planets without those on it, since finding that one. And this bad boy comes where my second base is. I can go there and get more of those. I don't remember where I got this guy down here, but he was a funky one.
Yes, so far I have all except for that red one.
Nice. Okay, so like I said, so you see my power. This is my personal landing pad. This is the additional landing pads over there. I have 2 of these bad boys because I don't like the ladders. I hate ladders. Ladders suck. So I use the teleporter. So of course here's my overseer. Hello, overseer. Nice to meet you. My scientist, who apparently wants to talk to me. I think.
I also like how they are different colors.
Yeah, I like being able to change everything. I think they're all like, when you get them, they're all one standard color. Oh, here we go again. I have to remove his core. I hate that part. They're all one standard color, but you can change them. So my teleporter makes sure I get other places.
Oh, you changed all that makes sense.
Yeah, just like I changed the buildings. So, yeah, I can come in here like this and go, doop, 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 and boom. Now it's yellow.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that one out, lol.
Yep. These guys aren't as fun because the only thing that changes is the little light in the bottom. I was hoping the blue light.
Just found out yesterday you can change scale, not for glitches though.
No. Yeah, certain things you can change scale for. Okay, so over here is my vault room. This originally was going to be my plant storage, but I decided that the plant bases that you get really wouldn't be big enough. It's either a 1 plant or a 2 plant. And it's like, so I'm either planting 1 item or I'm planting 4. And I can create those large domes and create a bunch. My refiner, of course, my cook. And I already have a lot of stuff in here. I think I move that in there. Oh, you can't. But there's plenty of meat right there. Really? Oh, okay. There are different types of meat. I see. Be that way. What does these guys make? Ooh.
I set up a medical facility in a community area that has all the plants anyone sold ever need, haha.
Nice. I like the little cooking thing, that's kind of cool. See everything kind of hopping about in there. Okay.
So I do love the bubbles as well, way better than the 4 slot planters.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to put those in one of the vaults. No. So... Oh.
They defsec the power though, lol.
Yes, they do. Yes, you gotta be careful what you're doing at any given time, because it... Yeah, it does. Everything's always a matter of oh, ship's out of range. God damn it. Okay, I'll do that later then. I made this over here. This was actually by mistake. But I figured, you know what? I might extend the building eventually one day, so I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, so those are those two things there. Now, this teleporter goes upstairs. And welcome to my room. I have my thing to change here. Here is my Galactic Trader. Like I said, I can come in here and I can get the drop pad coordinates. So and you can see outside there, beautiful at night. This will be for the other guy, the other Viking guy when he gets here. And of course, here's my weapons guy. Of course, my ship out there. And then I wanted to make sure that the farmer was close to the plants. So I made a room for him over here. Just offset of the planters. And then this way over here, again, I know I said I hate ladders, but this is the only ladder that's in the place, only because this room is just mainly for getting up here.
Interloper.
Oh no.
Need to add some more decorations to really liven it up, although I probably overused the decorations, lol.
Yeah, I need to get more decorations, what I need to get. You changed your name. So this is just a walkway to get up and down. And I have my vehicle right there. And then of course over here is all of my things. I'm hoping that I can get like other ships to like stop here. So I can like trade with other people. Okay, so let's go find out what that and those doors should close. Okay, why isn't that door closing? Okay.
I will totally stop here.
Why? Okay, why isn't this working? Okay, the connection's not correct. Why isn't the connection correct? Oh, I know why. This thing's missing. Okay, wait, hang on a second. You are supposed to go down there. Okay, no, that doesn't not right. That's not correct either. Oh, I know what it is. You are not supposed to be there. Right? Yes? No? No. Okay, what am I keep doing wrong? I'm always doing this. No, I had it right the first time. Okay. You go bye-bye. Right? You go to there, you go up to that, you come down, you go over. Right, so, let me see here. You go there, you go there. You go there. Okay, right, so that when I leave the building, that door should close, right? Why isn't it closing? The other one's closing? I don't know. Let's just say I failed. I'm completely failed my wiring 101.
First world problem, ha ha ha.
Oops, dang it. Yeah. It's always been an issue with me trying to get the wiring correct. I fight with them all the time. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Ah, crap. Okay, where's the... There it is. I hate running over everything. It's like, what a waste of materials. I am happy they slowed these vehicles down though, because originally when they first brought these into the game, they were way too fast. I was like running over all of the animal life like you would not believe. I was killing animals like nobody's business. I was not happy about that. Okay. I didn't know I had an unknown grave on my planet.
Alright, I am gonna head out and log in so that I can get my nanites for my ship tomorrow. Thanks for showing me your base.
Yeah, no problem. I wish I could have showed you there too, but you know, maybe next time. You have a great night. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you on the next episode. Send us way. Yep, killed us, but I had a plan. Death itself. Foundation of truth. Awaken. Free it. Free at. Okay, extract the glyph. Even though I already know the glyphs. Okay, so now we need to go... Are we going off-world?
Oh, if you were gonna show them I will stay for a bit. Just thought you were gonna get back to playing LOL.
Well, I just wanted to check out that, it is here, okay. No, I just wanted to check out the grave real fast, because I was already here. You know. So I'm just gonna zoom back to the house really fast. And then we're going to, run the other bases, and then I'll go back to the game. Oh, got some brambles. Lots and lots of brambles. Sorry, brambles.
Sounds good.
I'm just trashing through everything now just to get back to the base.
I really like seeing people's creative side in their base building.
Well, then be prepared to be disappointed. Because the other two, like I said, aren't very creative. There really isn't anything there. Like I said, this one I went really crazy with. Where did I went the wrong direction? I'm following the wrong.
No worries, all is good.
I followed the wrong map marker. That was so stupid of me. I do it all the time. I swear my GPS is always off. Dang it, there goes that tree. Oh well. Alright, anyways, so getting back to the tour, because I really didn't get to show you guys everything.
I am excited to play with the triangle pieces they have now for buildings, so it is like Conan Exiles and able to get dome buildings.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so I still need to make a few more here and there, but I'm not happy with the fact that I put these things in the bottom to brace the structures, and it takes away the water because they appear over the edge of the thing, so it's harder to figure out where the things are. Okay, and then you have another teleporter And that brings us to the end of the lot. So like if I just want to pick up like certain ones, like I have like some over here I need to pick up, I didn't want to run the whole way. I can go in there like that, teleport back over to the middle. And this way I'm only running back this sequence. Which is a long enough sequence as it is, but I can do it, you know, without my stamina dropping completely. Okay, so let's go back downstairs. So I put the most into this base, really. Now this one here, this was one of those community quests that you get at the anomaly, where they ask you to build a base. I've had several of those, but I end up not always completing all of them because there was a couple of them where the planet was just too harsh and too pragmatic to deal with, because you had very aggressive sentinels, you had really aggressive weather, and I just didn't want to deal with it all. I spent more time in my ship waiting for the weather to clear up so I can try to build something, and trying to avoid being shot by the sentinels. One base I actually did was an underwater base I was trying to build. I got killed. So if it's real high sentinels, I won't do it. I'll avoid the mission, and I'll pick another one. But yeah, this was an underwater base. So my ship will actually be underwater. Welcome to Waterworld. Got my BitB player. Cranking out some funky tunes. I got my oxygen thing down there. I gotta put some air in there. Just got my bed right now because I haven't done a lot. I want these windows up and everything so I can just go outside, look out the window, and just see all the plants and the fishies and all the what have yous out there. I think it's kind of cool. And then over here is the moon pool, which is supposed to be. I had at one time I had the pot for this, but I had to restart my game because it crashed on me, and so I lost that information. So I had really had to start over again. So I haven't had to go out and collect all the stuff to make that vehicle. But yeah, I'll worry about it later. I'm not so worried about it. Like I said, it's not really a main base. This was just supposed to be something for me, like I said, a community thing. And one of the reasons why I kept it was because when you're building on a community made planet, the ones that they tell you to build on, for some reason all the blueprints are available to you. Even if you don't own them, it's all available. So if I try to make a water base someplace else, only what I unlocked was available. Which actually I don't think this is. Actually, I think that I had to. It's not a community one. I think was it? I don't remember now. Anyways, this is the planet I'm talking about.
Oh, I didn't know that. That is good to know.
Yeah. This is the planet I was talking about, see? In fact, the creatures are just like this. They're like these things on the ground right here, this little plates, but they're moving around. See if I can find one. Ah, there he is.
Yes, these are cool.
Where'd he go? Oh. Is he underground? He's underground. Anyways, yeah, that's where I got those one anomalies from, the first ones. You just go through, and when you find a planet that's really weird like this, you look around and look for something that sticks out. It'll already have a name on it, and it'll just have like, I forget what the symbol on it is. But it'd be like a weird symbol, and you just go in there, and then when you walk up to it, you just use the breakdown command.
Yellow question marks.
Yeah, yellow question marks, that's right. You just use the breakdown command to break it down and add to your inventory. But I thought this was a really cool planet, so I thought I'd keep it. I had to actually move my base. Because the one I had originally, I didn't have any, of the power supply. Because I didn't have this energy stuff. So I only had solar panel, and it's dark more often than it is light, so it collected very little energy. So as soon as the lights went out, everything was gone. Power was completely dead. So in order to keep the power on, I need to have these bad boys. So yeah, so this is it. It's just really simple. There's not much to this. I haven't had to work on it yet. I was trying to get enough resources and material so I can expand the base and build on it. What I'm going to do with it, I have no idea. But the door works. So that's currently all of my bases. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, if anything, I'm probably gonna be working on the main base first. I gotta get more decorations.
Thanks for the tour.
Yeah, I keep selling all of my Uh-oh. Dang it.